Last week, the Freedom from Religion Foundation received a report that King Jesus Ministries in Miami, Florida was going to be host to a Trump campaign rally. FFRF was concerned because under the law, churches are restricted in what they can do for political campaign and election activity. Under what's known as the Johnson Amendment, churches and other religious organizations, and in fact all nonprofit organizations, are prohibited from supporting or opposing political candidates for office. So when we heard about this rally, we were concerned that they weren't just opening their doors to the Trump campaign, that they were actually also endorsing his candidacy for president. King Jesus Ministry Church is a megachurch in Florida, and the pastor is Pastor Guillermo Maldonado, who also refers to himself as an apostle. We looked into it and found out that indeed, during a worship service the last Sunday in December, he told his congregation that they should attend the rally and that they should do it for him. And that's a problem under the IRS regulations. So we sent a letter to the IRS asking them to investigate this matter and see if the Johnson Amendment was violated. And if it was, then they needed to sanction the church, which could include stripping them of their tax-exempt status. Our complaint got a lot of news coverage. It was picked up by Reuters and then was in Newsweek and the New York Times. Because of this news play, the Congressional Free Thought Caucus was interested in our complaint, and we understand that they intend to send a letter to the IRS also asking for an investigation. This is a really big deal because once members of Congress ask an administrative agency to take a look at something, they take it more seriously. Every election year, the Freedom from Religion Foundation gets a lot of complaints about churches who are engaging in political activity and questions about whether they are violating the law. What's interesting about these complaints is that they come from churchgoers. They're not usually atheists who are sitting in pews hearing their pastors tell them who to vote for. And during 2020, we are going to continue monitoring these situations and making sure that all nonprofit organizations, including churches and religious organizations, are following the law and abiding by the Johnson Amendment.